Hello, here on Alloy Day 12. I'll be working with some things that I started last time, continuing ideas that I didn't really document yet, but I'll document it now. Bamboo skewers, seeing what kind of things can come out of that. Also brought some rubber bands to do stuff with, and just some other random stuff, little felt pads that are used usually to like pad furniture from scraping flooring and walls and things like that. And yeah, I'm going to also probably do some things with tin foil again, and if I have time, get to some Chopin Étude stuff. Probably do a little bit of work with the etudes I've been doing already, 1, 2, 3, Opus 10, 1, 2, and 3, and then maybe try a little bit of some ideas I have for Opus 10 number 6. And we'll see what happens. I'm going to show this little device I made for fishing out objects that fall onto the soundboard. Here we have rubber bands, 3 sets of rubber bands, and foam pencil grips to hold the rubber bands in place. Counterbalance, same thing there. So it's held into place from both ways. The interesting thing is, what I've been trying to do is create sorts of quote-unquote like constellations here. When you play one note, it activates other notes. E flat and A. So when you heard that, when you hear this, here's the same thing with no beads. Here's a setup for Chopin Étude Opus 10 number 6. Here's what I have so far. All right, a quick recap on some of the things I did today on day 11. This is a contraption for now, somewhat useful for kind of making a dustpan situation out of a dowel and a piece of tin foil, and got a hole in it with some tape to reinforce it and some rubber band down here to fish out things when you drop them into the soundboard. And then this was an interesting experiment with rubber bands, the dowels, foam pencil grips to reinforce, to keep them in place, and then some beads, trying out some stuff with beads to create constellations of sounds so that you play one note, the middle note, and it buzzes and resonates and hits and vibrates the strings of the notes that it's in contact with on the sides. And this is kind of more or less muted during that process. And then coming over here to the piano, this was the final thing I did today. Created a sound world for a possible sound world for the Chopin Étude Opus 10 number 6 in E flat minor, and it has a lot of preparations with plastic triangular pencil grips, foam, soft foam pencil grips, plastic tubes, one single bolt on the D, and then fishhook screws to kind of lighten up the melodic register. So that was the day. A lot of interesting discoveries, a lot of cool stuff that have many possibilities for further exploration. Thanks very much for watching.